Scene script. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have it all while others struggle? Could patience be the key? In our fast-paced world, we're often rewarded for quick results and instant gratification. But if we take a moment to slow down, we might discover a forgotten virtue that's the secret to true and lasting success. Patience. Patience, you see, is more than just waiting. It's about how we behave while we're waiting. It's about maintaining a positive outlook, having the tenacity to keep going, and the resilience to bounce back from setbacks. It's about understanding that good things take time, and that time is the best teacher. Patience allows us to take a step back, assess situations objectively, and make decisions that benefit us in the long run, rather than just the here and now. It helps us to avoid hasty decisions that we might regret later. It's the power to pause, to ponder, to prepare, and then to proceed. Patience is also about overcoming obstacles. Life is not always a smooth journey. There will be bumps, twists, and turns along the way. But the virtue of patience equips us with the ability to endure, to keep pushing forward even when the going gets tough. It's the grit that keeps us going in the face of adversity. Moreover, patience is crucial in achieving long-term goals. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither are our dreams. It takes time to cultivate skills, to build relationships, to learn, to grow, and to achieve. Patience reminds us that success is a journey, not a destination. Indeed, patience is like a silent guardian, guiding us through life's challenges and towards our goals. It's the quiet strength that whispers in our ear, "Keep going, don't give up, your time will come." So the next time you find yourself in a rush, remember the virtue of patience. It might just be the key to unlocking your full potential and achieving your dreams. It is often the silent, patient ones who eventually taste the sweetest victories. Consider the story of Colonel Harlan Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Born in 1890, Sanders had to overcome a series of obstacles before he could taste success. His story serves as a perfect example of why patience is not just a virtue but a key to elevating in life. Sanders' early life was fraught with hardship. He lost his father at a young age, forcing him to take up cooking to feed his siblings. As he grew older, he tried his hand at a multitude of jobs, from streetcar conductor to insurance salesman, but none of them stuck. He was even fired from multiple jobs. But Sanders never let these setbacks deter him. In the 1930s, Sanders opened a service station in Corbin, Kentucky. Here he started serving meals to travelers, and his cooking quickly gained a reputation. His fried chicken in particular was a hit. It was here that he conceived the idea of Kentucky Fried Chicken. However, the road to success was not straightforward. Sanders was in his 60s when he began to franchise his restaurant concept. He was met with rejection after rejection. In fact, Sanders was turned down over 1,000 times before he secured his first franchisee, but he didn't let this discourage him. He knew he had a winning recipe and a solid business plan, so he patiently persisted. It was this patience and perseverance that eventually paid off. Sanders' unique recipe and his fast food concept started to gain traction. More and more franchisees signed on, and by the late 1960s, Kentucky Fried Chicken had become a global phenomenon. Today, it's one of the most recognized brands in the world, with over 23,000 outlets in more than 140 countries. But imagine if Sanders had given up after the first 100 rejections, or even after the 500th, we might never have tasted his finger-licking good chicken. His patience and perseverance, his refusal to give up despite the odds, made all the difference. Colonel Sanders' story is a testament to the power of patience. His success didn't come overnight, but he patiently persisted and ultimately achieved his goal. His journey shows us that success is rarely immediate. It requires time, it requires patience, and more often than not, it requires the ability to keep going, even when the odds seem stacked against us. So what does being patient truly entail? It's a question that resonates with many of us. Often we think of patience as merely a waiting game, a pause button on our lives while we anxiously anticipate the next chapter. But in fact, patience is a virtue that's far more complex and rewarding. At its core, patience is about calm endurance. It's about experiencing the journey without letting the bumps along the way rattle you. When we're patient, we're able to embrace the challenges that come our way with grace and resilience. We don't panic when things don't go as planned. Instead, we stay grounded, knowing that every experience, no matter how difficult, is a stepping stone towards growth. Along with calm endurance, patience also involves steadfastness. It's about keeping your eyes on the prize, even when it feels like it's miles away. It's about not being easily swayed or distracted by the shiny, immediate rewards that might divert us from our true goals. Steadfastness is about maintaining our course, holding on to our vision, and trusting that we're on the right path, even when the road gets tough. And of course, patience does involve the ability to wait without frustration, but it's not a passive waiting. It's an active, engaged waiting where we're fully present in each moment, making the most out of every experience and learning along the way. It's about understanding that good things take time, and that rushing the process can often lead to half-baked results. So when we talk about patience, it's not just about biding our time, it's about developing resilience, maintaining focus, and embracing the journey. It's about realizing that the road to success is often winding and challenging, but the rewards are worth the wait. It's about understanding that every moment, every challenge, and every setback is a chance to grow, to learn, and to become a better version of ourselves. Patience is so much more than simply waiting. It's about maintaining composure, keeping faith, and staying focused on the end goal. These are the components of patience, the keys to elevating ourselves and achieving our dreams. Now let's delve into how patience directly contributes to success. Imagine you're an archer. Your goal is to hit the bullseye, but do you simply grab the bow, hastily draw back the string and let the arrow fly? Of course not. You take your time. You wait for the right moment. You breathe. You focus. You let the world around you fade away until all that's left is you, the bow, and the target. That's patience. And that's how you hit the bullseye. In the pursuit of success, patience is your bow. It's the tool that helps you aim accurately, to make better decisions. When you're patient, you're less likely to make rash choices based on momentary emotions or fleeting circumstances. Patience gives you the space to gather information, to assess the situation, to weigh the pros and cons. It's the difference between firing blindly into the forest and taking a calculated shot at the target. And let's not forget about relationships. Whether it's your family, your friends, or your colleagues, patience fosters healthier connections. It allows you to listen, to understand, to empathize. It helps you navigate disagreements and conflicts with grace and respect. You see, patience isn't just about waiting, it's about how you wait. It's about maintaining your calm, keeping your composure even when the storm is raging around you. But there's more. Patience also nurtures personal growth. It's the soil in which the seeds of success are planted. It's the water that nourishes those seeds. It's the sunshine that helps them grow. Patience gives you the time to learn, to reflect, to adapt. It allows you to recognize your mistakes, to correct your course, to become a better version of yourself. It's a journey, not a race. And like all journeys, it's the steps along the way, not the destination, that truly matter. Patience then is not just a virtue, it's a fundamental ingredient for success. How can you cultivate patience in your life, you may ask? Well, cultivating patience isn't a Herculean task. It involves simple, everyday practices that can lead to profound personal growth. First, practice mindfulness. By being fully present in each moment, you'll learn to appreciate the journey, not just the destination. This can help you slow down and embrace patience. Second, set realistic expectations. It's easy to get frustrated when things don't go as planned. But remember, life is unpredictable, and setbacks are a part of the process. Adjusting your expectations can help you remain patient during challenging times. Lastly, develop a positive mindset. Instead of dwelling on the negatives, focus on the positives. This shift in perspective can make it easier to practice patience, even in difficult situations. Remember, patience is a skill that you can cultivate, and as you do, you'll find yourself on a smoother path to success.